Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, our lesson today is about the isosceles triangle. The isosceles triangle. You have learned that the triangles are classified according to the lengths of their sides into three types. According the side lengths, the scalene triangle has three different sides. AB not equal BC, AB not equal AC, BC not equal AC. Has three different sides. Then has three different angles. The measure of angle A not equal measure of angle B, and also not equal measure of angle C. Three different angles and three different sides. Number two, the isosceles triangle, two sides are congruent or equal in length. The side AB equal the side AC. AB equal AC as you see. The number three, the equilateral triangle, three sides are congruent or three sides are equal. AB equal BC equal AC as you see. Practice in each of the following figures. State the isosceles triangle and define their bases. Then notice the type of the two base angle and the vertex angle. Number one, in the triangle ABC, the length of AB equals 3 cm. The length of AC equals 5 cm. The length of BC equals 4 cm. You notice that AB not equal AC not equal CB not equal. Then the three sides are different. Then this triangle is scalene triangle. Number two, we notice that in the big triangle AC equals AB. Then this triangle ACB is isosceles triangle. The two base angle B and angle C. The two base angle B and angle C. The second triangle AED, the two sides AE and AD, the two sides are equal. The two base angle E and angle D. Number three, triangle DEF, the two equal side EF equals 4 cm, ED equals 4 cm. The two side is ED and EF. The two base angle D and angle F. The vertex is angle E. Number four, the triangle LMN, the two side LM and MN. The two base angle L and angle N. The vertex is angle B. The other triangle LZN, the two side LZ and ZN. The two base angle N and angle L. The vertex angle is Z. Number five, the triangle ADB, the two side AD and AB. The two base angle D and angle B. The vertex angle A. The other triangle ADC, the two side AD and DC. The base or the two base angle A and angle C. The vertex angle D. The number six, the triangle XYZ, the two side XZ and XY. The two base angle Y and angle Z. The other triangle XLZ, the two sides XZ and XL. The two base angle Z and angle L. The vertex angle is angle X. Theorem number one, the isosceles triangle theorem. The isosceles triangle theorem. The base angles of the isosceles triangle are congruent. We notice that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle since AB equals AC. Given ABC is a triangle in which AB congruent with AC. Required to prove measure of angle B equal measure of angle C, or angle B congruent with angle C. Construction: draw AD perpendicular CB. We notice that the triangle ABD and the triangle ADC. The two triangle have some conditions to be congruent. The first condition, AB equals AC, given AB equals AC. Number two, the side AD is a common side. Since the measure of angle ADB equals 90 degree, then measure of angle ADC equals 90 degree also, because the two angle is a straight angle divided two, then each one equals 90 degree. Then the three conditions make the two triangle congruent. Therefore the measure of angle C equal measure of angle C. Measure of angle B equal measure of angle C. That is the required to prove. Then angle B congruent with angle C. Example: in the opposite figure, ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equals AC. Measure of angle A equals 40 degree. D belong to ray CB and E belong to ray BC. First, find the measure of angle ABC. This angle. We say in triangle ABC, we notice that since AB equals AC, the triangle that have two equal sides, then this triangle becomes isosceles triangle. Then triangle ABC is isosceles. Then the two base angle are equal. Then measure of angle B, the angle ABC equal measure of angle C, ACB. The measure of each one equals 180 minus 40, 180 minus 40 divided 2. Then the measure of each one, ABC equals 140 divided 2 equal 70 degree. Then measure of angle B equals 70 degree and the measure of angle C equals 70 degree. The first he want. Second, prove that angle ABD, this angle, congruent with angle ACE. We notice that we can prove this question by two methods. The first method, the angle ABD is an exterior angle, from the triangle ABC. Then the measure of angle ABD equals the sum of two interior except the adjacent, equal measure of angle A plus C equals 70 plus 40 equals 110. Similarly, angle ACE is an exterior angle from the triangle ABC. Then measure of angle ACE equal measure of angle A plus B, 40 plus 70 equals 110. From 1 and 2, then the two angles are equal or congruent. That is the proof. Another proof, since angle A B ABC supplement angle ABD, angle ABD, and also since angle ACB angle ACB supplements angle ACE. Since the two angles or the left side are equal, then the right side are equal. From that's the relation number one. That's the relation number two. From 1 and 2. Then the angle, measure of angle ABD equals measure of angle ACE. Then the two angles are congruent, equal in measure, congruent. Then angle ABD congruent with angle ACE. That is the required to prove. Corollary number 1. If the triangle is equilateral, then it is equilateral whose each angle of measure 60 degree. The angle or each angle of measure 60 degree. So ABC is an equilateral triangle, has 3 equal sides, then 3 equal angles, the measure of each one equal 60 degree. Example number 1. In the opposite figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle. ABC equilateral triangle such that D belong to BC, such that BC equals CD. Prove that the side AB equals AD. AB equals AD. Number 1. In triangle ABC, this triangle, since AB equals AC equals CB, then the triangle is an equilateral. Then measure of each angle, measure of angle A equal measure of angle B equal measure of angle C ACB. The measure of each one equal 60 degree. Then this angle equal 60 and 60. Since angle BCD straight angle, then measure of angle ACD equals 180 minus 60 equals 120 degree. In triangle ACD, this triangle has AC equals CD or DC. Then the triangle is isosceles. Then triangle ACD is isosceles triangle. Then measure of angle D equal measure of angle DAC equals 180 minus 60 divided 2 equals 60 also. 60 degree. Measure of angle D equal measure of angle DAC equals 180 minus 120 divided 2 equals 30 degree. Then 30 degree. The required is AB perpendicular AD. Then measure of angle A equals 90 degree. Measure of angle A equals 90 degree, then AD perpendicular AB, AD perpendicular AB, or AB perpendicular to AD. Example number 2, in the opposite figure, AB equals AD and BC equals CD. Prove that the angle ABC, this angle, congruent with angle ADC, We notice that the two angles divided into two angles. The first part in the triangle ABD and second part in the triangle BCD. First, we use the triangle ABD. In this triangle, we notice AB equals AD. Then triangle ABD is isosceles triangle. Then measure of angle ABD equals measure of angle ADB. That's the relation number 1. Number two, in the triangle BDC. Since BC equals CD, then the triangle BDC is isosceles triangle. Then measure of angle CBD equals measure of angle BDC. Number 2, relation number 2. By adding 1 and 2, then angle ABC congruent or equal angle ADC. That's the required to prove. Theorem number 2, the two angles of a triangle are congruent. If two angles in a triangle are congruent, then the two sides opposite to these two angles are congruent, and the triangle is an isosceles triangle. In this question, this triangle, measure of angle A equal to Z, measure of angle C, Z plus 40, measure of angle B, 3Z minus 10. What do you know about this triangle? The sum of measure of the interior angle of any triangle equals 180. Then 2Z plus 3Z minus 10 plus Z plus 40, the sum equals 180. Then we have equation 6Z minus plus 30 equals 180. By solving this equation, then 6Z equals 150. Then Z equals 20, or 6Z equals 150 divided 6, then Z equals 25 degree. Then this angle 2 times 25 equals 50 degree. Z plus 40, 25 plus 40 equals 65 degree. 3Z equals 75 minus 10 equals 65. We notice that measure of angle B equal measure of angle C. Then this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Then AC equals AB. The second figure, 2y plus 10 plus 3y minus 20 equals 180 minus 40. 180 minus 40 equals 140 degree. 5y minus 10 equals 140. then 5y equals 150. Divided 5, then y equals 30 degree. 30 degree. In this figure, 2 times 30 equals 60 plus 10 equals 70. 3 times 30, 90 minus 20 equals 70. Then we notice that measure of angle D equal measure of angle E. Then this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Then the two equal side FD and FE. The third figure, 3x plus x plus 50 equals 180 minus 30 equals 150. Then 4x equals 100. Divided 4, then x equals 25. X equals 25. Then this angle 25 times 3 equals 75. 75. Angle B, x 25 plus 50 equals 75. Then we have two equal angles. Then this triangle is isosceles. The two equal side AC and BC as we see. Example, in the opposite figure, ABC is a triangle in which AB all AB equal AC, XY parallel PC. Prove that the triangle AXY, this triangle AXY is an isosceles also. First, in the triangle ABC, since AB equals AC, then triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Then measure of angle B equal measure of angle C. Measure of angle B equal measure of angle C. Number 1. From parallelism, since XY parallel CB, then measure of angle P equals measure of angle X, corresponding angles, and the measure of angle C equals measure of angle Y, corresponding angles. Number 2. From 1 and 2, since the left side angle B equal angle C, then measure of angle X, equals measure of angle Y. Measure of angle X and angle Y in triangle AXY. In triangle AXY, two equal angles in two equal sides. Then AX equals AY. Then the triangle AXY is isosceles triangle. In the opposite figure, ABC is a right angle triangle at B, and measure of angle C equals 30 degree. BD belong to AC, where BD equals DC. Prove that the triangle ABD, this triangle is an equilateral triangle. First, in triangle CBD, this triangle we have DB equals DC, then triangle CBD is isosceles triangle. Then measure of angle C equals measure of angle DBC equals 30 degree. This angle equals 30 degree. Then measure of angle DC equals 180 minus 60, 180 minus the sum of two angles 60 equals 120 degree. This angle equals 120 degree. in triangle, in the other triangle, triangle ABD, ABD, we notice that in ABD, ABD, measure of angle D or ADB, ADB, ADB equals, angle ADB equals 180 minus 120 equals 60 degree, 60 degree. And measure of angle AB, ABD, ABD equals 90, right angle 90 minus 30 equals 60 degree. Then the measure of the third angle, angle A, measure of angle A equals 180 minus the sum of the two angles, 60 plus 60 equals 120. Then the third angles equals 60 degree also. Since measure of angle A equal measure of angle B, AB, ABD equals measure of angle D, measure of angle D, ADB, ADB. The triangle that have three equal angles, then the triangle has three equal sides, then this triangle ABD, ABD is an equilateral triangle. That's the end of our lesson. Thank you.